Ciao. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Tuesday. Child tacos, tequilas, and mess. Okay, I was around here trying my best, okay, to come and go on time, but I had no idea that Funky was going to have basically a whole show going off on Tamar. And I was like, sir, what is going on? I mean, he dropped even more tea. He was going off. And I had only planned to have a little bit of stuff. Wait, my button's not working. Okay, y'all make sure to like the video and whatnot. Okay, because I'm trying to push. Child, hold on, let me see. Stuff ain't working. Let me be sure. Can y'all hear me? I want to be sure y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, make sure to say hello in the chat. Okay, I know I'm a little late. Okay, but I told y'all I was getting the video together to have what Funky said about Tamar because we had to get into that. Okay, but I keep hitting my button, and this one button ain't. Maybe this button don't work no more. But again, we around here, child. Look, we was live yesterday, so if you have not seen that, go watch that. Okay, I did Love Rich Huntsville a little quick. I did Potomac or whatever. Again, y'all know it's videos up, so if you have not already, go look at that stuff. Okay, I put up a video this morning, okay, talking about the first thing that Funky said, okay, from his live yesterday. And I was like, why is he, girl? I said, what's happening today? I said, look, I need to have a relaxed thumbnail. I'm mad I could not find Tamar in no bomber jacket. Girl, put on some real clothes. But again, I said, because this is all up in the air, it's getting real hot and heavy, I need everyone to just relax. So let me get everybody in some relaxing outfits, okay? And just chill out, okay? Fuck that, his arms out or whatever. I said, I don't want no mess around here. Because, child, I mean, DC's and Kandi and whatever, anyway, I'm right here. I'm here. Why? Where's my water bottle over there? The other water bottle over there. But again, Funky don't usually do really long lives or whatever. He usually won't do a whole video about one thing. And today, since let me see how long he did an hour and 17 minutes, but the majority an hour of that was him cussing Tamar out. An hour of that was him saying what happened with Tamar and Mendices. An hour of that was him fully laying it low, spreading it wide. Okay. And I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. And Tamar, girl, you should be embarrassed. You should really be and feel embarrassed because I feel like I don't think this is what she wanted. I don't think she realized, girl, fuck it, I even will get into the weeds with you with the foolishness. And that's what happened, okay? But as I said, why does the button ain't working? I think the not YouTube, I feel like the button that say, is it this one? Okay, it's a new like and subscribe button. So yeah, y'all make sure to like and subscribe because the last button wasn't working. Okay, and I want to get to share my screen because I feel like the stuff that's on Instagram, it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. But because Funky was live for so long, and I really do want to get into what he said or whatever, because you can't be out here just all willy-nilly saying that somebody is banging somebody's husband. And then when someone say that ain't what happened, you have to fully respond. And I was like, I'm just waiting for the people who was around there who probably got some pictures, post the pictures. Okay, because if there's one picture of Tamar on that man lap in public, Tamar, you're ruined. Okay, you are ruined. But let me share my screen. Okay, because there was also a few other things to get into, but we're gonna get into Funky in like 20 minutes or whatever. What I want to get in first, okay? Well, first of all, where is that? Because it was child. We're not gonna do. Let's do some Jen Shaw. Jen Shaw, who we know is from the Salt Lake City girls, okay, over there on Bravo. Now she went to prison for scamming old folks. Okay, she had a whole like a pyramid scheme, scamming the old people. So she went to prison. She's gonna get out this month, and Andy said she can't come around here. Okay, now Andy usually all the other felons from Bravo, all the other prisoners from Karen, Teresa, Joe, Judice, the DUI girls, everyone, the lawsuit people, all of them came back. But Andy said, not Jen.
Speaking of Jen Shaw, let me just say, because I think she is getting released next week. And I just want to say once again, for anyone who is asking, I think I've said this before, she's not coming back to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She's not. So I wish her all the best in her next life. I would assume she'll wind up on a reality show of some kind. But it won't be anything that I'm working on. I don't know that I could see Bravo working with her again. So there you go. Can we put a period on the end of that sentence? And kudos to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, who have not only survived, but thrived in the years following her incarceration.
Because Jen has been gone for like a couple years at this point. She has not been on the show, and the show is doing great. I don't watch that particular show. I do love Mary on Salt Lake City, whatever. But yeah, Jen was scamming the old people, and I think because of how she played Bravo toward the end of all that would happen, it has left a bad taste in their mouth. Okay, now, is it Leangelo? Which one is this? Okay, I don't know which one yeah, Leangelo Ball. Remember, he had a baby with Nikki Baby from Love and Hip Hop. Okay, Hollywood. They had 2 kids. He then left her, married the girl Rashida, Okay, when him and Nikki Baby's daughter was a couple weeks old. Okay, left her for Rashida, married Rashida, got Rashida pregnant, and while Rashida was pregnant, he and Rashida broke up. Now, Rashida had a lot of things to say about him and Nikki Baby at the time, but now she's saying, oops, I'm sorry, baby. That wasn't me. It was Roman. She made a public apology because now that she is divorcing Leangelo, where they're going to divorce, he is now dating someone else. She is now a single mom, just like Nikki Baby. She said, I didn't want to speak on this, but the questions and assumptions have become overwhelming. So here's my truth. Yes, I'm going through the divorce. No, I want your details while it's in litigation. And yes, I chose my child's father not to be at my delivery. That decision came after months of emotional pain, hurtful words, and complete absence during the most vulnerable time. Girl, you did the same thing to Nikki. You did the exact same thing to Nikki Baby when she was. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so for the last 5 months, I've been doing everything alone. Appointments, milestones, challenges, all these things, just me. Okay, Mama should have been shared. Were lost because he chose not to show up. You sound like Nikki Baby. Okay. One of the most shocking moments was being told at 8.5 months pregnant to change our daughter's name. Okay. The name we agreed upon at 10 weeks pregnant because it was too close to you and your girlfriend's name. Okay. The same woman I later learned he had been lying about while still living together. Again, this exact same thing that happened with him and Nikki Baby. And she was so just unapologetic about getting with him and doing this same thing to some girl. How you get them is how you lose them. How you get them is how you lose them. This isn't for sympathy or I told you so. So I've taken accountability privately, and I want to publicly apologize to Nikki Baby for the pain I caused. I'm grateful we were able to talk, get clarity, and create space for healing and a positive future for our kids. Thank you to her and her family for supporting me during this pregnancy. Your grace means the world. Blah 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 blah. The baby is born now. Little girl named is it Lilo Legacy Ball. The fact that he wanted to change his daughter's name is weird. Because once you name me daddy, why do you want my name to be different if you've already named me? So to me, what that means is, Rashida, you a weird bitch. Leangelo, you ain't shit. Okay. But again, I don't feel bad for her because she did the exact same thing to someone else who had just had a baby with him. And you moved in with him, got with him, married him, got pregnant by him after seeing how horribly abandoning he was. Is that a word? I think it is. To Nikki Baby. But again, child, men, penises, bullshit. Okay. I'm gonna go get to Tamar because I really want to get to the funky part because that's the main thing I want to get into. Why is Krishan Rock dancing in the parade? I need if Wendy Williams is on a hold in a place where she can't think for herself, why has no one came and got Krishan Rock and locked her ass up? I'm just wondering. Okay, the gang was out here being a Negro. Okay, I have been an NIGGA screaming free the homies at the club.
Hey, since nobody else ain't gonna say it, hey, man, free kills.
Now, why is anybody screaming free R. Kelly in 2025? What's the point? And you gonna play his music too? So the game wants Diddy to be free. The game wants R. Kelly to be free. I need y'all to understand the game is a dangerous individual. Do not go. And the fact that man has a daughter I just wonder, men who have daughters or just have children, when there are grown men who have abused women, why are you yelling free them? It ain't nobody in 2025 saying, hey, you know what? Let's book the game. Let's have the game come rap. This is how we do. Don't nobody think about you. So, sir, I'm happy you want Kels free and you want Diddy to be free. Let's hope and pray that your daughter doesn't meet a Kels or a Diddy. Let's hope that someone ain't at the home right now saying, free so-and-so who beat up your damn daughter. Okay? Why would you? Anyway. Again, NIGGAs. It's weird to me. Okay. I'm gonna get into Megan Thee Stallion in 1 sec. I think I want to be sure before I move on. Because again, it's like 30 minutes of fun that I'm talking. Ray J. I don't know. Okay, let me preface this the right way. I had also said, Beyonce, I really hope that you take pictures with the girls, Brandy and Monica. Okay. When Beyonce went to the first The Boys Band event, we did not see any pictures of her with the girls. It was her with Kelly, not Brandy and Monica. When they went to the second top stop of the tour, there were pictures of Beyonce with Monica. Okay. I felt like, okay, fine. I never really see photographs of Brandy like backstage mingling. So I felt like maybe Brandy don't be like hanging out with the people. Maybe Brandy goes to her dressing room or whatever and chills out. But Ray J said, let me cause a ruckus.
No, I'm just saying, like, niggas need to pull up, like, when they come to the show, come say what's up to Brandy too, Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's it. Like, because like we big fans. We got our family in there, our cousins, and we know y'all there, and we love y'all, and we look up to y'all. For y'all to come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B.
I don't think Beyonce has came to every single show. We know for a fact she came to at least 2. Because she didn't come to the Detroit show. Beyonce didn't come to Detroit to go to the show.
And take all the pictures and all. I mean, it just, I don't like it. And I love you, Jay, and I love you, B. Please, like, you guys are the biggest 2 stars in the world. So we know you there. Just, y'all walk by Brandy room, just pull up, say what's up, B, have a good show. I mean, she don't care. She never told me about this, and I am crashing out on this one. This is crazy. But as a brother and a fan of Jay-Z and Beyonce, like we want to take some pictures with y'all too, and we want to.
Not we. Ray J, I don't think Beyonce and Jay-Z will ever pose for a picture with you. Just based on current times and current events, I think they're going to avoid being seen with you. Now, do I agree they could have knocked on Brandy's door? I mean, sure. But at the same time, I don't see Beyonce or Jay-Z going around knocking on folks' doors. I think Beyonce and Jay-Z was walking around backstage where the other people were and took pictures with whoever was backstage. I don't think Brandy was back there. I think whenever we've seen Beyonce like strolling through somewhere, she do one little stroll and she gone because of the frenzy. I think Beyonce and Jay-Z and Blue and Rumi walked backstage and had pictures with whoever was right there. I just don't think Brandy was back there. I also don't think they knew where she was. Now, could they have asked where Brandy at? I mean, they could have. But I don't think this was a slight to Brandy. I really feel like they said, hey, we're here, we'll do pictures, and that's it, and we gone. Because it's Beyonce and Jay-Z. And I think sometimes the overwhelmingness of all the cameras and all the pictures and all the foolishness can become a bit much, okay? So, sir, shut up.
Say hi, and we want to be inspired by the inspirational words that you guys are going to give us. Jay-Z and Beyonce, please, and I know Brandy and Ryan are gonna hate this, but please pull up and say what's up to B. And if y'all there, this y'all 6th or 7th time being at the Brandy Monica tour or the Monica Brandy tour, y'all ain't said what's up to B at all. I just don't think that that's okay. I love you guys.
No. I don't believe Ray J. I don't believe that Beyonce. I don't believe that Beyonce and Jay-Z would knowingly go to 7 or 8 spots on this tour and ignore Brandy. I don't think Kelly would even allow that to happen because it would seem shady on Kelly's part because it is Beyonce. At some point, someone's going to say, "Hey, Beyonce, you don't want to go see you." I think Ray J lying. Okay, I think Ray J making shit up. Okay, I think we know for a fact that Brandy is greatly respected by Beyonce. It may be Jay-Z, but I don't know. But Ray J, stop including yourself and causing a stir because you saying this is going to piss people off. Okay, you too high.
For y'all to come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B and take all the pictures and all, I mean, it just, I don't like it. And I love you, Jay, and I love you, B. Please. And we look up.
I'm like, how high is Ray J? Like, what drugs does Ray J take to make himself say stuff that we know is going to cause a stir?
Yo, at the end of the day, Jay-Z and Beyonce, like honestly, bro, like yeah, everybody you moving and they hit because I'm about to talk some shit about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Because don't nobody want to be your bullshit, Ray J. Okay, so we're going to say, hey, Ray J, shut up. Okay? Now, I saw this story that was weird. Okay? I need people not to be stupid. Okay.
Wasn't at her Gwinnett County home Tuesday when we showed up to get her side of the story. Last week, I got a tip that DeKalb County Police arrested Williams about 2 weeks ago for allegedly stealing her coworker's paycheck. According to this incident report, the victim told police on October 2nd at 2:40 p.m., an unknown individual accessed her employer account using her work credentials without her authorization. The suspect manually changed her banking information and routing information. Initially, Williams' employer, the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, was investigating this. According to Shalonda Williams' law enforcement record, the DeKalb Sheriff's Office hired Williams about 3 years ago in May of 2022, then terminated her the day police arrested her for fraud and other charges.
Hi, it's Taisha Fernandez with Channel 2.
Someone at Williams' home called her on the phone.
We got information that you're accused of stealing your coworker's paycheck by changing the direct deposit information in the computer. Is there anything that you want to say about these accusations? Did you do it?
No, I didn't, but I need to talk to my lawyer.
First of all, if I'm at home, okay, and somebody called me on the phone and say, hey, the news is here, bitch, why you calling me? I don't want to talk to them. Okay, I didn't do nothing. But somebody going and chat and say, look, down in DeKalb County, okay, she got arrested, stealing a whole paycheck. Okay, on October 2nd, a girl did not get her paycheck. Okay, it's payday. Where's my direct deposit? Okay, what is going on? After about a month of looking into it, they found out, old girl went into the payroll, okay, went into someone's information portal, okay, changed the routing information for the direct. I was like, now why would you do that? I'm like, do you not know if you change the account where the money goes, they'll just trace where the money went? Like, why would you put it in any kind of account that leads back to you? But again, if the police, if the news, if anybody, child, it ain't stupid. If anybody around here comes to the house looking for me and I'm not there, bitch, don't call me.
This ain't stealing. This ain't stealing.
I didn't do nothing. Now I believe she did it. Okay. Now she was arrested, has charges for computer theft, ID theft, okay, violation of an oath by an officer, because she was a freaking jail officer. You at work, girl, prison. No, again, and she looked too old to do again. I always tell y'all, okay, some crimes is young and dumb shit. Okay, I always give the benefit of the doubt. Anybody 25 and under, they get the young and dumb mantle of that's why they did it. They was young and they was stupid. You can't be in your 30s and 40s doing this shit. Okay, and she looked like she's in her 40s. Just saying. Okay. Who I want to get to? Do I want to touch this? Y'all, it was a shooting in California. It was a shooting in what was that? In Stockton, California. Okay, it was a kid's birthday party, bitch. I was like, first of all, who shoots up a kid's birthday party? Okay, that made me mad just in general because they said it was about 100 people in attendance. They about to cut the cake and gunshots rang out. Okay, 2 dead kids, 2 dead adults, and 10 other folks shot, and the folks remain alert. I kept looking at different stories about it, and I kept seeing people say, oh, it was supposedly, allegedly, some of the people there were like gang members. And I said, what?
Violence erupting at a child's birthday party in Stockton as a mass shooting leaves 4 dead and 10 injured tonight. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office leading the investigation, with the FBI now responding. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Action News Live at 11. I'm Christina Lopez. We begin with that breaking news story. Reporter Vince Ibarra joins us from the live desk with the latest developments on this deadly attack. Vince?
Well, Christina, this is still an active investigation, and there are several questions still unanswered, but the details that are coming in are chilling as they continue to search for a suspect. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office says there was a large family gathering at a banquet hall when shots were fired. This video is from the crime scene in that shopping area. The Sheriff's Office says they received calls of a shooting on Lucille Avenue near Thornton Road in Stockton a little before 6 this evening. That's when deputies discovered several victims. 4 died from their injuries and 10 others are being treated in the hospital.
I'm like, bitch, what is going on? So the mama of the mother of the kid who party was talking to the news.
Is that I'm sorry to all the mothers and children out there. If I could do anything to prevent this, I would. I threw a birthday party for my little daughter. She actually turned 2, and I just want.
Bitch, who shoots up? That one for me. But who shoots up a goddamn kid's party?
And all my family to come together, and an incident happened. Everybody's getting together around and just start cutting the cake, and all we heard was gunshots. And everybody just fell to the ground. It was just unexpected. I don't even know what was going on. Everybody was inside. It was just a misunderstanding. I actually thought it was my balloons popping. It was gunshots. I don't know what happened. I'm lost of words. I'm speechless. And I just want to say I'm sorry to all the mothers out there that lost their kids. And this is why it's really hurting me, because I see youth all day. I see kids all day. I'm a mother of 3. So for me to see kids on the floor and just bleeding and I can't help them, and I help people that I help the youth at my job, it was hurting me not to help them on the floor.
To me, yeah. First of all, if my child turned 2, I don't need 100 motherfuckers there. My child is 2. Okay. And I have a large family. We on all sides of my family is a whole bunch of us. I don't need 100 motherfuckers around here. Okay. Let alone people who could have other things going on. I'm not inviting my gangster cousins to nothing I have. You're not invited. Okay, you can't even know where I stay at, bitch. Okay, you can't even follow me on social media. Okay, if you are my gangster cousin, you are not invited. Okay, if you are dating a gangster person, you are not invited. Okay, if you in that life, you are not. Because I'm like, don't no regular person that's out the blue pop a 2-year-old's birthday party. Okay, that's some whole other stuff around there. So I kept seeing, the stuff or whatever. Now, Jason Lee. Now, I don't know what a vice mayor. What's a vice mayor? I treat him like Google and like Siri. Well, he's a girl. Well, like a sir. But is a vice mayor like a vice president? Is he the vice president of a city? Messy and Jason Lee. First,
it's never been gangster to kill kids. Never. It's never been gangster to kill kids. You went in a birthday party and shot people's children. So I know we're here. We want if I could just, parents brought their children out and they left with medical examiners. That is not human. That is not human.
What the fuck is a vice mayor? What do you do?
And I will say to those who are thinking of retaliation, when my brother got murdered, I thought about it too. It's human to want to hurt people who hurt people you love. But I had a choice to make, and I hope that the people out there in our community make the right choice and contact law enforcement, call me, call the mayor, call whoever you know, call the pastors, call your friend, turn yourself in. Because at some point, the redemption for what you did is going to happen when you see the person that created you.
Now, first of all, I agree. Okay, if you know who pop a goddamn kid's birthday party, tell on them. Call the police immediately. Because what the fuck is we doing around here? I don't have the bandwidth to protect someone who I know shot up a goddamn kid's party. Now, also, Burna Boy, okay, the rapper, is going to cover the funeral costs of the birthday party shooting. Okay, it left 4 young victims dead. He said, when I heard about the children murdered in Stockton, my heart broke. After hearing the story on the Breakfast Club, I reached out to WAC 100. I don't like that, man. I reached out to WAC 100 and connected with Jason Lee, because no family should have ever faced this kind of pain alone. I wanted to do whatever I could to support the parents as they begin the long process. That's a very nice thing to do, Burna Boy. But again, if them your cousins that pile the shit, please turn their asses in. Because anybody that is willing to pile up a goddamn kid's birthday party, they some trash individuals, okay? They some piece of shit. Okay? You should punch them in their throat. Okay, arrest them immediately. Okay. Also arrest this white man. Okay, not because he's white, but because he's an idiot. A TikToker was out passing out 18-inch machetes, cigarettes, and alcohol to homeless people. Now, I don't have any idea where to go to buy a machete. Is it the Home Depot? Does Home Depot sell machetes? Or I have to go to a kitchen store? Because is a machete a knife? Is it a sword? I don't where would you even be able? Where do you buy machetes? I don't even know where. Oh, you're on Amazon. But my point is, if anybody out the blue just orders 30 machetes, first of all, the FBI list should just instantly add him to it, okay? Anytime anyone is out here buying plenty of machetes, why? I don't want to die for them to... Oh, no music, child. So he's out here again passing out machetes, alcohol, And the fact that the machete is taped to the alcohol is fucking insane. I don't even understand why someone would take the machete. Because why do homeless people need, now if you live in the wilderness, okay, if you live in Alaska in the jungle of the forest or whatever of the snow and you cutting down trees, I get it. In the jungle of a forest, you would need a machete to cut down trees, to burn wood. Okay. Then he's handing out loose cigarettes that look poisonous. Okay, now I have not smoked a cigarette since, because I ain't smoked a cigarette, child, maybe since 2007 or I don't know. It's been forever. Okay, it's been a long time. I smoked for 10 years. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 17. I stopped around 27, 28. So it's been that long, from 28 to 43. Okay, I ain't had one. But this child, my Newports in a box, the tips was not that yellow. Anybody handing me a handful of loose cigarettes, bitch, I don't trust you. Okay, where your hands been?
Oh, number two, man.
Like, why are they loose? For what? And for why? And to me, this is also like disrespectful to homeless people. Because why can't you give me just a pack of cigarettes? Why are you handing me a handful of cigarettes? So it's liquor bottles, cigarettes, and machetes. So arrest this white man because he's giving people machetes for what fucking reason? It's just weird. Again, I don't know what's wrong with people. They irk all my nerves. Okay, I don't like weird people. I don't like weird things. Okay, you should not be doing those things. Now, Wendy and them with the court. Now, Wendy and Eddie is out here scheming and scamming allegedly. Okay, and they had a court date today. Okay, and shout out to the What Else Is Going On podcast. She went to the court case and she got a picture from the behind. That's Wendy and Eddie. Child, Wendy got her good wig on. Okay, Wendy in this game a court bob wig with a fur coat on her little shoulder, whatever, and Eddie in a little suit. You know what I'm saying? They went to court saying that they were trying to be tried separately, not as a couple. And they were going to court today to try to get charges dismissed. But in court today, they just say, hey, judge, we're going to be a couple of felons together. So, yeah, just have us be a couple together around here, okay? We're now co-defendants. And now I'm like, do they need to save money on lawyers? Why they said, hey, put us together. We don't want to be apart. Okay. The next court date is Friday, December 19th. I would not want to go to court the week before Christmas. I would not. I would say, hey, push this shit out to 2026. Okay. A part of me feel like they're not going to get the charges dismissed. It's just not going to happen. But again, the case also won't be resolved before the end of the year. It was a waste of a court date. Honestly, truly. Okay. Now again, they're being charged with insurance fraud. Okay, and the things, and they're now co-defendants in this together as one. Y'all, yeah, the theftos is around here, on the foolishness. Okay, so we'll see what happens when they go back to court on December 19th. Let's do Kandi. Well, first of all, is Ty looking for sympathy or no? Because Ty was like, oh, mama, I need you, mama. I need you now. Now, first of all, losing a parent is fucking unbearable. Okay, everyone, not everyone, but I know that. But Ty posted, "Mama, I hope you're resting well. I need you more now than ever. Okay, you raise a good man that will continue to make you proud. Okay, my boy died yesterday. Tell him I said what's up. I'm like, your mama, can she? Do y'all know damn people don't be on IG? No, stop. I have lots of unfinished business down here, but I look forward to the day out here again. Blah, 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 blah. Now, some folks feel like because he out here scheming and scamming to get Kandi money, okay, that, he's looking for some sympathy. Okay, some sympathy. Now, I said, which Todd, your mama rest in peace, but Todd, leave Kandi money alone. So we all watched Todd and Kandi's wedding special back in 2014. Okay, we watched as Kandi told that man, I'm going to want a prenup. Okay, I'm going to want a prenup. We can't get married without no prenup. Okay, Todd knew this the whole time. And while planning the wedding, he kept dragging his feet with the prenup. Now, he ended up signing it the day of the wedding. It was on camera, and Candice's attorney was like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you being coerced to do this? Are you being pressured? And he said no, and then no. So when Todd then responded to Kandi's divorce petition and him saying, hey, one, I want all the fucking kids, and two, I feel like I was pressured to sign the prenup, so the prenup should not be enforced. And Kandi said, bitch, what? Hold on, ho. Per U.S. Weekly, Kandi's attorney filed an amended divorce petition, dismissing his claims that his lawyer wasn't present for the signing. And they was like, watch the show. The whole thing played out on the show. Todd just had bad lawyers, but Todd was a grown man. Todd was a person in this business. Todd was also lying to the lawyer, because at one point in time, Todd was making it seem as if him and Kandi wasn't already splitting stuff that they worked on together. Okay, so Kandi said, well, no, just send the courts, okay, footage from the wedding special where they're asking him, are you being pressured? And they're asking all the questions to be sure he can later on say, they forced me. It's like, no, for months we discussed this prenup, and because you kept bullshitting is the only reason why you didn't sign it until the day of the wedding. I'm like, Todd ain't shit. Okay, Todd is, out here lying and making it seem as if, well, the prenup should not matter if I was forced to sign it. Sir, why didn't you contest it before now? Did you just now feel pressured? Not any time before? When people say, oh, now that we're divorced, now I feel like, you know what? She pressured me. No, go suck it, Todd. He gets my nerves. Megan Thee Stallion. Now, we know she won in the case against the blogger Milagro. Okay. However, because the court then said, well, Milagro was considered media. And if you're considered a media entity, people can't just sue you. They have to first, like a little cease and desist, they have to first warn you that if you don't stop doing something or taking it down, that they were going to sue you. Because she was not recognized as media, Meg's team did not do that part of it. And now that she said, oh, well, I'm media now, it was dumb. Okay, so the defamation part that Meg won, that part got dropped. Because it's not because she wasn't found guilty of it. It's not because she didn't do it. It's only because the lawsuit was not served in a particular way That's the only reason that one charge is now dropped. Okay. So Meg is going to get a total of $59,000 for the other two charges that she still was found liable for. Okay. Which was the infliction of emotional distress and for promoting an altered sexual depiction of Megan Thee Stallion. And now she around here gloating.
Not out of the airport yet, but I did just get word that the judge did sign on the dotted line. So the order is official. Defamation was thrown out.
First of all, I just want to be clear. Defamation was only thrown out because the way the lawsuit was the way the lawsuit was served to her wasn't valid. They still said she did that shit because she did that shit. Okay. So don't think it means that she was not found liable for it or nothing. It's basically a technicality.
Recognize me and agree with the jury that I am media. So I'm gonna need all y'all to correct them different things that y'all done put online.
And let's be clear. If the girl was listed as media from the beginning, they would have just had to serve her a different way. She still would have been found guilty or liable. Okay, her being media don't mean shit except, hey, you can't just sue me. You have to first let me know you want to sue me.
Okay, love you.
I don't like her. So she also, where's it at? Started a GoFundMe. Okay, she started a GoFundMe for $100K. She owed Meg at least $59,000. That does not include lawyer fees. So she's gonna owe more than that as well. Once the lawyer fees gets put into play. So because she ain't got it. She ain't got it. So yeah, she's opening up a GoFundMe to raise the money. And this is my thing. As a content creator, I feel like we can't be reckless in our production of content and our opinions on things. And then when we are held liable, we want to play big bad wolf as an, oh, see, I told you was, no, girl, you were wrong. You were wrong. And the fact that she have idiots who support her is weird to me, because your whole claim to this fame of attention is because you kept capping for Tory Lanez against Meg when we know that man shot her. So to me, you are a weird individual who don't deserve a channel. You don't, because you don't know how to do things. It ain't nothing wrong with folks having a different opinion, but once you go 10 times the limit to connect yourself to somebody's abuser, you're weird to me, and it's you. Okay, it's fully you. So I hope she don't raise not a penny. Okay, I hope she raises a quarter. Okay, because even if all she had to do before all of this happened was shut the fuck up. Okay, had she shut up and reported on the trial, just from a honest, even if you were Team Tory, you went 10 times below the belt and going at Meg, and that's the get you gotcha. So I don't like people like that. You know what I'm saying? She was also child.
And I'm so appreciative of you guys. Somebody said, I heard you lost your lawsuit. I heard you should go stream. I heard you blocked too. Listen, all I'm ever gonna do is block y'all. I don't get on the internet and cry about what y'all say. So thank you for the engagement. And so shout out to New Media. Like I said, thank you to everybody that has supported me. And hold on, let me block you too, baby. Hold on.
If you a real bitch, don't block nobody. Stand in it.
Hold on. See, you see all these fans of mine? You see how they gonna run over here to come see me? As always, we love you back.
also, I like to tell people, hey, when you don't like somebody, don't go over there and click and view, okay? Because the click and view is money in their pockets. When you don't like someone to this level, don't even go watch their content. Don't go see don't go over there to say, hey, you're a horrible person. I hate you. Don't even do that. Because going to their channel and commenting is giving them engagement and views and coins. Okay, so don't do it. Ignore them. I have never been to her page. I would never go.
So anyway, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I can't wait for us to get back to it because we ain't even did a show in a while. So I'm excited about that. And child, one chapter closes, another one opens. Don't let certain things be the end of your world. You know what I'm saying? Hold your head up, chin up, buttercup, and keep it moving.
Is she just quoting scriptures? Yeah, I don't like her. So yeah, even though she doesn't make as much money or whatever, at the end of the day, we don't like her. Okay.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
And she's dumb, okay? So, we got Kandi out the way, okay? We did Megan. I think we did all of Megan. We got that part. Because Megan also said them hoes is lying, okay? I don't know. And I also feel like even though Meg did not win as much as she wanted, the fact that she won in the court of public opinion that the girl Milagro was being, you know what I'm saying, a perpetrating ass fraud individual. Okay. So, you know, sometimes when it has nothing to do with the money you make, the money you win, it's the principle. Okay. Get out of my face. Now let's get into Tamar and Funky. Y'all take 30 good seconds. Oh, I'm gonna do this as well. Look, I watched the 4-part Diddy documentary, and I'm going to review it probably tomorrow, and it'll be up on Thursday. I took notes. It was 4 hours. It was 4 parts. Each part is like an hour. It was good. It was very detailed, and I will have my review for that up on Thursday morning. Because I was like, Diddy is stupid. Diddy is dumb. Okay. But again, I just want to mention that as well. Anyway, but yeah, y'all take 30 good seconds. Okay. Like the video, please. Like the video, please. And so, in fact, take a good minute and dance with Tamar. She's a horrible dancer. She's a horrible dancer. Okay. I had to do the Tamar dance right because we finna get into Tamar and Funky Dineva. Okay. Again, Funky. I am so mad I could not find Tamar in a bomber jacket, like a Letterman jacket. I'm so mad. Because she looks off in this picture. And I hate it. I'm gonna probably try to find a better picture of Tamar and change my thumbnail. But again, because I said a lot was going on, I wanted to have a relaxed thumbnail and whatever. But yeah. So Child, yesterday, I went live early yesterday. When I got off of live, and I just happened to go on YouTube, and when I seen Funky's like a thumbnail, I wonder if it's still there. Because I didn't see, I don't watch his lives every day because I'm usually on live as well, and I don't really see it. But when I was out here minding my business, I want to see if it's still up because I was scrolling social media, and because I was looking for something to put on in the background while I made a thumbnail, and I I saw this right here. Okay, and I was like, Tamar Braxton Medicis and the missing. I said the missing teeth. I said, what does that mean? What does the missing teeth mean? I am confused. And so I clicked on it and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Now, Funky then went and said, girl, guess what happened was, Tamar is messing around with Medicis. You know, Tamar was kissing on that man in the back of the Uber. Now, it was like a 15-minute video. So again, go watch that video that I did. It's up on my channel right now. Okay, we want to re-watch that. So after he said that last night on YouTube, and the funny thing was, he did a whole like hour live. He then clipped his live to make that a separate video. And I was like, girl, what the hell happened? What is going on here? I don't know what to do. So that was yesterday. And I said, I wonder what Mendy's going to say. What is Yandy going to say? What is Tamar going to say? Because again, he said Tamar, you know, the whole reason. See, hold on. Because in case anybody missed, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to share what is on Instagram. But I had to pull it back up. But the sound was going to be off.
Be like this. Let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendycis had in front of me. Okay. All of that, you want to be like this, let video shoot in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up. I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all. So since you were throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, video shoot in your booty shorts.
No, that ain't it. Where's the whole thing at, Jesus?
You want to be like this? Let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendycis had in front of me. Okay. All of that, you want to be like this, video shoot in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up. I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all. So since you were throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, video shoot, do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house? Because after her and Mendycis got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I
said, bitch, not kissing. When I tell y'all, I was like, Tamar and Mendycis was kissing in the...
They wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got drunk. Do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house? Because after her and Mendycis got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got drunk. Do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go up?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's weird.
Because that is somebody's husband.
got dropped off at Tamar's house, I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing. Okay. And the shit made me damn uncomfortable. Okay. Now, if it got dropped off, you know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth? It's Mandisi's and his best friend because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. Now, I don't know whether they was fucking your ass from the back and ran your head through the headboard or what. I know who had, okay? But if anybody need to be investigated on what happened to you in your damn teeth, it need to be Mandisi's and his friend, because that's who went upstairs with you.
I said, bitch, what? Okay, so he said all that yesterday. He said all of that yesterday. And I said, girl, y'all know, look, y'all know that had to be a good, this is a good thumbnail, okay? To be able to find a picture of Tamar looking like she's busted and why you tell on me, I said, bitch, you have to do the best thumbnail of your life, okay? Because I was flabbergasted, okay, of Tamar up and sneaking in Lincoln with Mandisi's, with that lady's husband. Okay, so that was yesterday's thing. Okay, now if y'all recall, Funky kept telling Tamar, leave me the fuck alone. Okay, he kept saying that. Tamar, leave me alone. And she didn't. Okay. And so Funky said she out here sneaking in Lincoln, secret affairs being exposed all up and through. Okay. She kissing that man in the mouth on his lap in booty shorts. Okay. Booty shorts. And we don't know why. Okay. And I said, ooh. Nigga. I was like, that is some good tea. Now, truth be told, okay, at the end of the day, I feel this. You can't keep poking the bear. Okay? You can't keep poking the bear. And Tamar kept poking Funky Dineva, poke. And he said, bitch, you was messing with that lady husband. And maybe that's how your teeth got knocked out. Okay, you're up here sneaking in Lincoln with Mandisi's. And some folks felt like, and by folk I mean myself, felt like, well, let's say he my co-star to cover up for the sneaking in Lincoln. Okay. Now, Funky then, hold on. Funky then went live today. Now, y'all, is y'all ready to watch and talk and chit chat? Okay, we are an hour in. Okay. Because again, because I was working from home today, and the only reason I did not go live at 7 p.m. is because I said Funky is going to respond to Tamar. Okay, because hold on, I forgot to mention. Because Tamar, okay, today put out this. It's on a Walker and Associate letterhead. Okay, and it says this summer, I poured my heart into Heartbreak Retrograde, a project that includes a 6-song EP and a short film. Seeing it reach #1 on the iTunes R&B charts and top 20 Raw has meant the world to me and my team. Your support has been incredible. Now, why is this from the lawyer or Tamar? Because usually when somebody writes something on your behalf, it's still written from your lawyer. I'm going to digress, okay? That's why it's been especially painful to watch a hurtful and completely untrue rumor spread online this week. First of all, Tamar, that rumor about Mandisi's, we'll talk before she put out that shit, there were already rumors that Tamar and Mendices have been seen canoodling around town. Okay, so the rumors about her and Mendices did not start this week. That shit started back in June, July, and August. Anyway, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with my male co-star. Let me be clear, this is a lie. It's sad that the moment you achieve something meaningful, some people choose to respond with gossip and sensationalism. The rumors don't just touch me, they touch my families. Okay, our families, our children, our loved ones, the people who never asked to be dragged into nonsense. Tamar, you have caused chaos your whole life. I have hope by now we see better from those who claim to report responsible and love our people. And for me, I'm letting my lawyers take it from here. I'm staying focused on what I love, creating, storytelling, and making music and films that matter. Go stream my album. She then said, people like to trigger me, hoping for me to respond and crash out. That's the old me. No, that's the current you, Tamar. That's the current you. I always feel the need to defend myself, but my lawyers will this time and every time. Instead, I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm learning to take my Tamartian's advice, use my voice to talk less and sing more. That's it. That's all. God bless. Thank you to my amazing attorneys and the team who don't lose, James Walker and company. Now back to big business. Tamar, shit the fuck. Now, Tamar was on discussing her alleged relationship with me. Now again, Tamar's interview on the Morning Hustle was what started all this shit. But this is what she said about Bendices 6 days ago.
Definitely not the only person in the world with a heartbreak,
Yeah.
and especially with a heartbreak retrograde. And I think that when you've had a heartbreak that lasts a long time, you kind of think that, something's wrong with you or you're alone. And I just wanted the people to know that this is a real situation that happens to real people every day.
Yeah.
Oh, because we didn't think anyone had heartbreak. We thought everyone lived an amazing, stress-free, heartbreak-free life. Lord, you have heartbreak, Tamar?
And so that's what that was about.
And we knew it was going to be big when the trailer dropped, okay? The
You
trailer
did?
dropped and there was a lot of controversy.
We knew it was going to be big because you were in it. Is that what happened?
I'm in it. I didn't
Yes,
even
you're in it.
realize. Oh my God. Yes, I too am in it. And there were some other surprises that other people that were in it that started causing some questions. So of course I want to ask you about it because people have been speculating things.
Okay.
So Mendices, he plays one of the main men, also Julian, who's in Beauty and Black.
Now, again, I want to mention before Tamar put out this video thing, there were already rumors about her and Mendices. Okay, so the video was not what started the rumors. It isn't.
They both are your leading guys.
Yeah.
But for some reason, all anybody saw was you and Mendices. I'm in the film. Vince is in the film. Your mama in the film.
Yeah.
But all we saw were you and Mendices, or that according to the blogs, right?
Yeah.
So they started putting you two together. Do you and Mendices have like anything beyond this film? Or?
No, to be honest, I barely even know him.
Okay.
Okay.
To be honest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not like, we're cool.
When someone says, you know what, to be honest, I don't even know that man. When someone says, to be honest, it means, so was you gonna lie?
But he's not like my homie. You know what I mean? It's not like that. And he just got casted in a film, and here we are.
Were you like a little hesitant? This is the one thing I will say, how I think people might get tied in, maybe because you're using his name in the film. Did y'all ever think about using a different name?
We use Julian.
No one ever said that other man's name. You kept saying Mendices, and it was bad acting from Mendices. And who shoots a music video and picks somebody who can't act as their love interest? Who does that? Somebody you fucking, allegedly.
That's a different name, though.
You
get what I'm trying to say?
We use L'Oreal.
I know. But man, DC just seems so standoutish.
Well, talk to his mama. She named him, not me.
Okay, well, also, so in the film, though, you know, I was in there.
Yeah.
But me and you wasn't hugged up. So they saw the coziness, and some people said they ain't never seen him like that with Yandy.
Now that's nasty. Now that's nasty to say you've never seen that married man hugged up with his wife. Well, first of all, he was in prison to have the marriage. Okay, I'm just saying.
Well, I've never met the lady, so I've never seen them like that.
Not the lady. You know how dismissive it is to call somebody's spouse that lady. If you don't know, if this is the thing. If that's just your coworker, just your co-star, and you know he married, and L'Oreal Missy ass say, hey, they said that he ain't never been that flirty with his wife, Yandy, for your response to be, you know what, I don't know that lady. To me, that is disrespectful to their fake marriage. Okay, my response would have been, you know what, I don't know their relationship, but that's his wife. I wish him the best. But the response to me, I don't even know that lady. What that means is even you have no respect for their marriage because you fucking a lady husband, allegedly.
Either. Never talked to her, never met her. And so it wasn't a situation where it was like, oh, I'm finna go after somebody. No, it wasn't like that. It was like, you know, I met somebody and this person was perfect for the role.
Yeah.
I met somebody, he was perfect for the role, but who didn't you think he was casted? So you casted him because you met him and he was perfect. Okay.
And their experience was parallel to mine and it worked out.
Yeah.
And we had a great time filming it. It was a very easy, fun shoot. And I don't know. Here we are, Heartbreak Retrograde. I am definitely not.
Just saying, let's get to what Funky had to say. Okay.
In here.
Again, this, y'all, I can't control the fact that Funky had an hour show. Okay. I cut this shit. And it's on faster speed. It's about 38 minutes. Okay. So just sit here and be here. Okay. Let's have a good time. Okay, y'all, this is a good ass watch along. So like the video and subscribe, and let's get, because he cussed Tamar at, look, great question. What made his non-acting ass perfect for the role? If Mendices wasn't even romantic with Yandy, how was he perfect for the role? How? I'm a Capricorn. Do it too. I'm not being shady to that lady. I don't even know that lady.
I'm in here chilling, doing whatever it is I need to do, and then people start sending me stuff, and it is a letter or a statement on letterhead from Tamar's attorney's office, and so
fair use, commentary and all. Because again, we gotta watch and talk. Okay, just saying. For YouTube purposes, I have to say that fair use. Okay.
The letter reads, official statement of Tamar E. Braxton. This summer, I poured my heart into Heartbreak Retrograde, a project that includes a 6-song EP and a short film. Seeing it reach #1 on the iTunes R&B chart in the top 20 overall has meant the world to me, and your support has been incredible. That is why it's been especially painful to watch a hurtful and completely untrue rumor spread online this week, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with a male co-star. Let me be clear. This is a lie. It's sad that the moment you achieve something meaningful, some people choose to respond with gossip and sensationalism. The rumors don't just touch me. They touch our families, our kids, our loved ones, the people who've never asked to be dragged into this nonsense. I had hoped by now we'd see better from those who claim to report responsibility and love our people. As for me, I'm letting my lawyers take it from here. Stay focused on what I've been creating, storytelling, making music, and films for that matter. If you haven't heard Heartbreak Retrograde, yes, I hope you'll give it a listen. And I thank you again for lifting us up so high on the charts, Tamar Braxton. And success to you and your album. I just find it very odd that after you start a shitstorm, now all of a sudden you want to go focus on your project, so on and so forth, and you want to let your lawyers handle it. Well, let me tell you something. Your lawyer.
When Funky Dineva starts going quickly and I said, oh, he's mad. Oh, he's upset. Okay? Because he asked that lady, leave me alone. Okay? Sometimes when folks say, bitch, stop playing with me, it really means, bitch, stop playing with me. And Tamar wasn't listening.
Lawyers are about to have a whole lot to handle. I told you once and I'm going to tell you again. I'm not one of these new bitches to doing this, baby. I'm 14 years in. Been sued by some of the best.
Lawsuits. Okay?
Check my lawsuit record. Stayed in court with Sheree.
Y'all remember when Sheree sued him for filming down there by Shadow Sheree?
Stayed in court with Chris Stokes, stayed in court with XYZ Company, stayed in court with Music Company. And I'm here to let you know, baby, it's going to take more than a little piece of statement on a lawyer's it's going to take more than a little piece of statement on your lawyer's letterhead claiming rumors about an inappropriate relationship to scare me. Because
and him saying you wrote that shit on somebody's letterhead. Okay? You wrote that shit on somebody else's letterhead. Girl, your lawyer didn't even write that. You wrote that.
If that's the term that we're going by, inappropriate relationship, the person is claiming that you had an inappropriate relationship. If that's the thing that we're hanging on to, then baby, you, Mr. Walker, you don't even want to waste your time sending me nothing on your fax paper because the relationship was extremely inappropriate. And I knew that this is how you was going to play it. So now we finna take it all the way back to the very beginning.
Oh, Lord. Because I'm like, what else could it be besides Tamar hugging and kissing Yendy's husband in the backseat of the Uber? Okay, sneaking and linking. Okay, what else could happen?
Knew this was how you was going to play it. And let's be very clear here. If y'all remember when the situation first broke and about the whole mouth stuff, and I said, and the only reason you dropped that video is because, and I said, I ain't going to do it to you. Y'all remember that? I said, and the only reason you dropped that music video real quick like this was because, and I said, I ain't gonna do it.
He did, and we kept on saying, nah, Funky, tell it. What had happened? Tell it. And he ain't say shit.
The reason you dropped that music video as quickly as you did is because people had spotted y'all ass, okay? Inappropriate relationship. Well, you tell me, Tamar, if it's appropriate or inappropriate when we're sitting at Roof Chris and he's rubbing in between your thighs, in between your dress.
Not coochie rubbing. You let a married man, I mean a fake marriage, but you let you and your husband rub your thigh at a steak restaurant?
Mr. Walker, her attorney, you let me know if that's appropriate or not appropriate. Because you were sitting there. Let me move over. You were sitting there and he was drinking and talking and he was touching in between your legs, and rightfully so. Now let me give her this. You pushed his hand and was like, stop.
Now, first of all, if y'all ain't fucking, you not touching the inside of my thighs. Okay? You know how intimate a person has to be with somebody for them to randomly rub the inner thigh? Not the kneecap. Okay? Not the calf. Okay? For Mendices to feel comfortable enough to take his hand and put it in between her thighs. Okay? And with Tamar not to say, what the fuck are you doing? It means she's used to it. Okay? It means she's used to it. Mendices, we are in public.
But you know that cute little stop that y'all girls do? And he kept leaning in and whispering, And he would rub in between her legs again, and she would push his hands off again, real cute, like real 16-year-old. Like, let me know if that's appropriate or inappropriate as a male co-star. And I'm gonna tell you something.
I mean, it's inappropriate if you ask me. Cause look, when the hands get to rubbing the inside of thighs, okay, something's going down. Okay, you're trying to get something moist or something hard. Just saying.
I just thought about something, and I thought about this in the very beginning. I'm the fool in this situation.
Okay.
I am the biggest fool in this situation because now it's all making sense. I'll never forget calling my best friend Quisha. And I said, you know, XYZ is going on, and I can't understand for the life of me why Tamar is doing this in front of me. I remember saying that. I remember saying, you know, me and her are just getting to know each other, and she got this stuff going on with Mendices, and she know I'm a YouTuber, and she know I'm a blogger, and I'm curious to know if she's doing all of this because she want me to go tell it.
And let's be clear, okay? But y'all know I don't always agree with Funky's opinions on things. He says some crazy shit over the years, but what I will say to his credit, over the years, Funky has never said something that wasn't true. He's never came on his channel and said, hey, this would happen and blah, 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 blah. And he was making shit up. He's never made shit up. He's never done that. No one has ever came and said he lied on me, it wasn't true. He at least tell what be true. Secondary from that, he's also been known to know shit and not say shit until later. Meaning he's a blogger who holds information until he feel like, okay, well, now I'm gonna tell it. He may be a messy motherfucker. Okay, he may say some very inappropriate things sometimes here and there. But overall, over the years, I can't recall him ever making up something just for the hell of it. That's why I believe his version of what's going on. Because he's now Tamar always tell half truths and whole lies. Okay, we've seen that lady lie outright to change a narrative to fit what she thinks is better for her. Okay, I'm not saying she lied all the time, but she lied some of the time. Okay, when she lied and said Todd and Kandi tried to fight her, and that was a lie. Okay, stop. My point is, Funky Dineva may be messy, but we've never known him to purposely come on here and lie on somebody.
You know what I'm saying? And now that I look back at all of it, I really do feel like it was a scheme that you set up to put me in this position to do it. I also remember overhearing when I got to the video shoot, I walked in, it was you and Nivea was already there, L'Oreal was there, and y'all kept making references to, oh my God, Tamar, when this come out, it's going to break the internet. It's going to break the internet. Now, let's get back to the notion of inappropriate behavior, okay? So we've got him playing up your thighs in Ruth Chris. I don't know if that's inappropriate or not. We're going to have to let Mr. Walker or the rest of the lawyer, or I'm going to have to call Annalise Keating and let her decide. I will say this, the simple fact that when we would leave the Four Seasons and when we got to V12 and when we would leave Ruth Chris, the fact that when we was at Four Seasons, you and him bent around that corner because them girls was out there that saw y'all, and that softly made the blogs. Them girls saw y'all. The fact that you was hiding behind that stairwell until that car came up, that would probably suggest that what y'all was doing was inappropriate, because if it was platonic, why wouldn't all of us just walk right on outside into the car? When we went...
That's true. If you not fucking the lady husband, why y'all can't be seen together? If it's platonic and y'all all just hanging out, why y'all can't be seen together? Again, y'all, before we knew Tamar had music coming out, before the video thing came out, there was already rumors that people were seeing Mendices and Tamar hanging out on dates at restaurants in around town together. That was already being said in the blogs.
To the V12, man, and they lit up all the candles and stuff. Mendices was outside behind us. He beat me there. So if it wasn't inappropriate, then why isn't Mendici and his friend in the video with us doing this? And matter of fact, okay, because since you getting your ducats in a row, I gotta go ahead and get mine in a row. Because see, we forget that night at V12, there were several people, celebrity friends included, that were up in that section.
Child, what celebrities? Who was it? Was it Kandi? Was it Andy? Who else was around there?
That witnessed what was going on, as well as the harem of girls. So this is the first thing we're going to do. If you were one of the people that were in that VIP section at V12 who saw Tamar Braxton tipsily or drunkenly sitting in Mendici's lap in a very flirty manner, please email me at funkydineva@funkydineva.com. Okay, that's number one. Number two.
Y'all email that man if you saw it.
If you were with those group of females that was at the Four Seasons that night when they was trying to hide behind the columns before the valet people brought the car, if you was one of those people that saw them that night as well, please email me at funkydineva@funkydineva.com because I would like to talk to you. The next thing.
Don't play with messy people, okay? Because I would say, bitch, send me a video, I'm going to play it.
Let's talk about this in terms of being inappropriate. And Mr. Walker, down to the law office, you're going to want to write this one down because I heard this one with my own ears and saw it with my own face. And I was really concerned. I was like, why is this lady doing this in front of me? Tamar, you going to sit up in my face? You going to sit up in my face with your three faces and tell me that you and Mendici did not
have a triple face.
Have a conversation at that table in Roof Chris about him putting out a statement about him and Yandy not being together no more. We really gonna do that? And he said he did a version of the letter on ChatGPT. And then you started laughing back and was like, no, you gotta go back and rewrite it to kind of make it sound like it's you. We gonna say that didn't happen?
Nigga. Nah, Yandy and Mendici's is fake divorcing.
We gonna say that didn't happen. We gonna sit up here and say, after he was digging in between your thighs at that Roof Chris, and he got up and went to the bathroom, that the conversation was, y'all, I can't. He's just my friend. He's just my friend. I can't. I mean, and then I said, Tamar, ain't he married? He ain't married. They not married. They just do that for the show. They not married. That's what we gonna do. We gonna pretend like at that video shoot for the video, the bedroom was right there. The living room area with the one-seater chair was there. All of us had been drinking the entire video shoot. We gonna pretend like you was not sitting in his lap with them booty shorts on and them two new big old titties you just purchased with the shirt split down like this. Is that what we finna do?
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why.
Because what am I supposed to do with that? Oh my God. Girl, not with the new titties.
If we finna pretend like you wasn't sitting in his lap like this, he was sitting down, you had your leg crossed like this, sitting on his lap with them two tig old bitties like this, and we was all drunk. That's what we doing? That didn't happen? Well, maybe it did happen, but that don't qualify as inappropriate behavior. Okay? Or what about the part when we left the video shoot all drunk and we all went to help you take the boxes and stuff back up to your house, and he walked right on in there in your house and got on the sofa and got under the cover, bitch, like he was very comfortable laying there. You gonna tell me that didn't happen?
I mean, look. Because he said he seen it.
Now, Vince was there because Vince came out and said hello to everybody, so I'm not alluding that nothing freaky happened, but Vince was there. We walked upstairs. His drunk ass went straight to your sofa and went straight to that cover, and he did it in a very familiar manner, like he had done did it before, or like he had done left that cover there before. Are we saying that none of this happened?
Now, let's make something clear. Okay, when someone is comfortable, they come in, take their shoes off, go to their favorite seat, get their favorite blanket. They know where the water at, the milk at, the beer at, the wine at. They know where the wine glass is at. Look, don't no stranger come walking in your house and get your blanket.
Or are we just saying it's appropriate? I'm just trying to figure out what the basis is of the legal facsimile that you don't put out on the internet and what your lawyer people supposed to be calling to talk to me about. Okay, because baby, you ain't the only one that got lawyers. You ain't the only ones that's lawyered up. And the funny thing about it is, you gonna really gag, bitch. Because you ain't the only one that got lawyers on the line. One of your favorite lawyers reached out to me this morning. The white one you used to fuck, bitch.
Do you want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts?
Okay, I got them all on the line, baby. Everybody is on the line. I got a whole harem of black females that hate your ass that's attorneys in my inbox ready to go. Not to mention the ones I keep on my own. So I'm trying to decide who I'ma hire. I might just hire all of them, starting with the white man who you used to give all your loving to. And let him handle it, since he knows your ass inside and out. What you want to do?
Not Jayara. Not Junior. Child, he gonna put Junior up there. Now, he may have some secrets. Okay, he may have all of the secrets that needs to be told. Girl, the fact that Junior reached out, messy.
What you want to do? Baby, I ain't never been scared of you. I've been told you leave me alone. I've been told your motherfucking ass to leave me the hell alone. And then if y'all notice, the statement got less to do about the gossip and more to do about the album. I feel like a big dumbass right now. I really do. Because I feel like you roped me into all of this for this moment to promote that damn album. It's all making sense to me now.
Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? I ask you. Is it a coincidence?
Is it?
It's all making sense. Because the way you were overly flirty and the way you and Zoe kept trying to probe me with questions, with stuff with Mendices, I really feel like you were setting me up to tell it and my dumb ass fell for it. My dumb ass fell for it. But bitch, since I'm falling on the ground and I can't get up, bitch, we telling it all. Sure did. And you left out the V12, left out of there, got in that black car, sat all in his lap, and y'all was kissing all up to 75, 85 until we got back to your house. You gonna tell me that didn't happen?
Not kissing that man in the mouth. That's the lady's husband. I mean, fake husband. But again, if Yandy, look, to the world, that is Yandy's husband.
You gonna, I mean, what's, if it's a video shoot and he a co-star, then the relationship should have been on the set and that's it. We hung out on 3 separate occasions where it's just supposed to be me, you, and maybe Zoe and the makeup people. And here comes Mendices.
Because if Tamar said, I don't know that man, I don't really know him, and the Funky saying, me and you hung out on 3 times. Okay, and why each time Mendices showing up? You want to know why? Because it's easy for folk to say, oh, they all just hanging out. They're all hanging out. You know, a blogger, you know, because Funk is a blogger, okay? Mendices is on the Love and Hip Hops and whatnot. You know, Tamar's a singer. It's easy if it look like, oh no, they all just hanging out. And if Funky don't know, like, why the fuck is he stalking you or me? Where is Yandy? Because why is my husband hanging out with Tamar single ass Braxton without me?
And here y'all come sniggling and giggling in the corners. And sneaking in and out the restaurants. And him touching on you. And y'all having lovey-dovey, flirty conversation. You finna really sit up here and tell me I didn't see this with my own 2 eyes? Mr. Walker, he deposed to me. Mr. Walker, anytime you ready to depose me, come on. Mr. Walker, you gonna need to go down to the Four Seasons. You gonna need to go down to the, I'm gonna help you, Mr. Walker. You need to go down to the Four Seasons and ask them to delete the video footage from the night when Tamar had on the blue denim dress that had the puffy shoulders and the skirt here. Cause that's the night all those girls saw her at ballet and her and DC's trying to hide behind that column. I'm gonna help your case, Mr. Walker. Matter of fact, I might pull my credit card statement and let you know exactly which date it was. The dress was blue on that day. The dress was army fatigue green on the day we was down to the roof, Chris, and he was rubbing in between her thighs and she was talking about, stop, stop. Okay, girl, don't play with me.
Not him knowing the color of the dress, the color of the outfit, the location where they were. Okay, hey lawyer, I'ma help you. If you gonna come to me, go get the evidence.
Don't play with me. And Mr. Walker, I hate that this lady don't went and got you involved in this mess, because all it's gonna be is a big old case of he said, she said, and I'm not backing down. You can't tell me what I didn't see and what I didn't hear. You cannot tell me what I did not see and what I did not hear. You old call the law ass bitch.
Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat faison liar.
Because if you keep calling the police, you a police calling ass bitch, girl.
Why would she say that? Like,
God.
Everything they say about your ass is true. You don't went up and stirred up all this motherfucking confusion, all because you wanted sympathy, going around lying, talking about the top of your damn mouth done fell out. Do you see how one little cry for attention on the internet has turned into all of this? When all you had to do was take your pie-faced ass on L'Oreal podcast, all you had to say was, I hung out with some friends that night. When I got home, I went through my normal routine. I passed out. Instead, you wanted to be shady. I went to a friend's party. I threw a friend a party. Yes, bitch, I'm mad because you're lying. Because you insist on being the victim in this situation.
And I think that's what pisses him off the most is Tamar don't have to keep pushing the issue. Like, she keep trying to make it seem as if somebody did something to me. And I think that's why he's so pissed, because it seemed like she keep lying just to keep lying.
And for all of y'all out there talking about, she didn't never say his name. She didn't never say his name. She didn't have to say my name. When you know you're one of the main characters in the story, your name don't have to be said. You knew what you was doing. And you trying to be the perpetual victim that you love being. You not finna paint this narrative that, oh, you just went out your way to do so much for this friend and this friend betrayed you. Baby girl, if anybody was betrayed in this situation, it was me, who ended up being collateral damage in your antics, your reindeer games, and your bullshit. So I'm here to tell you and Mr. Walker, bring it on, bitch. And you better bring it damn strong. Bring it on.
I said, bitch, he is mad.
You ain't finna fucking sit up here and tell me what the hell I didn't see and what the fuck I didn't hear. Baby, I already got two people that me and you know in common that I can call on the line right now to vouch for your ass sitting in his lap at B12.
Who called him, Frank? I mean, we all want to know.
So play it how you want to play it. But I think it be in your best damn interest to leave me the hell alone. I don't told you I'm not them other punks you used to being around. Girl, it take more than a little piece of letterhead to scare me. It take more than a little piece of letterhead to scare me. And baby mama ain't never been no dummy. Baby, my assets and my money tied up in so many damn trusted different investments, girl. If you're lucky to get anything, it'll be off this rush card that got $55 on it. Good luck, bitch. Okay?
I mean, at least he's smart. You can't get my money if you want to sue me.
Leave me alone, lady. And you know what? You're right. It is unfortunate that other people's families and whatnot get affected by this situation. I hate whatever this may have caused for Yandy and her family, because Yandy already catching all types of hell down to the love and hip hop, so on and so forth. And I feel bad about it. But on the flip side of things, Yandy, I want to apologize to you if you getting caught up in this. But at the very end of the day, Yandy, it also ain't my responsibility to protect you. It's your man's own.
And that's factual. That's factual. We can't, your husband, real or fake, it's his job to not put you in harm's way of the bullshit. Okay? And if your husband is around here canoodling and sneaking and linking with Tamar, you can't blame anybody else for the fallout except your husband or let them.
Okay, let that be perfectly clear. Yandy, I don't have nothing against you. All the children that's involved, all the families involved. I hate that children and families is involved. Don't nobody want defects involved in this shit like this, but it ain't my job to protect nobody, children, or their damn family. It's Tamar's job to protect her children and her family, and it's Mandisi's job to protect his children and her family. And it would have been her job. It would have been her best job. The best job she ever would have did had she left me the fuck alone. But now you want to keep poking and poking and poking and digging and digging. And at the end of the day, Tamar Braxton, people are now seeing your ass for who you are.
Facts. Okay? We see it.
I mean, look.
We see Tamar is the same cycle. She do shit, play victim, and then go hide in the shade.
Okay, you home wrecking whore. All right, allegedly.
Do I smell a whore? Not a home wrecking whore.
That's why Michael Malden wife was finna whoop your ass, allegedly.
Oh, God.
Tawanda already got on the thing and said you messed with Tony Braxton, man, back in the day, allegedly.
Oh,
then
God.
you all up on the stage, all behind Birdman, allegedly.
Oh, God.
Girl, you knew exactly what you was doing. You knew what you was doing, and you knew it was wrong. Because several times, several times, Tamar, I looked you in the face and said, girl, but he married. You was like, he not married. I said, so they just doing it for the show. And you was like, yeah.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
This lying. That means Yandy lying, Mandisi lying, Tamar lying.
Yeah, he say they just doing. We've had conversation about what y'all had going on, girl. So I'm confused about which part of the statement that you wrote on Mr. Walker letterhead is you being accused of inappropriate behavior. Either I got inappropriate listening or my barometer for what's inappropriate is broken. He deposed to me, okay? But I am ready, Mr. Walker. Oh, Mr. Walker. If you good as them people said you is down there to the law school, Mr. Walker, you'll find me and you'll get me whatever appropriate paperwork or whatever the case may be, and we could sit down and talk about it, and then we could really finish spilling it all publicly, bitch, because it still ain't even all spilled. I'm still holding on over here. I'm still over here trying to protect what little bit of damn dignity you got left about yourself. Leave me alone, girl.
Now, at this point, I'm like, okay, maybe he's done. Okay. Again, y'all know Funky do about an hour, hour and a half show, whatever. I said, okay, baby, because he didn't cuss the ass out from top to bottom, okay, from rooter to tutor, okay, pie-faced asshole, three-faced asshole, man feeling trifling asshole, okay. He didn't went off on all. I said, oh, he's probably finished. It was like, nope, he ain't finished.
You think all them damn people in that room when you was sitting on that man's lap and it ain't no pictures? You think in V12 when you was sitting on that man's lap, some of them girls wasn't sitting back like this, taking videos and pictures? Is you think the people was dumb enough not to take no pictures? You met your mics today, bitch. Leave me alone. Mr. Walker, don't you send no shit around here to my house. Now, I done damn told you. Talking about, let me read. Hold on, like, this bitch done made me mad. We finna sit here for the whole hour. This bitch don't say, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with my male co-star. Since when is rubbing in between somebody's legs appropriate? Since when is kissing somebody else's man in the Uber appropriate?
That's not appropriate. You can't be kissing other folks' husbands, even if it's a fake marriage.
If the relationship was appropriate, why was y'all not walking and leaving out of establishments together if it was appropriate? I'm confused you. Mr. Walker, did you ask this lady any of this stuff before she... Mr. Walker, I'm starting to believe she came in your office and stole this paper and put this on it. Girl, got me hot. Excuse me. These rumors don't just touch me. They touch our families, our kids. Well, did your kids know what you was... Girl, like I mean, there is so many places I can go with this.
What your kids said when you was fucking that lady's husband is what he wanted to say, but he caught himself.
I asked your lying potato salad complected skin ass to leave.
Potato salad complexion, not the potato salad. Is everybody talking about potato salad? Child, these insults is child.
Leave me the hell alone months ago. And you just could not leave well enough alone. And then you want to try to piggyback off of what's going on in the blogs with the other bloggers being sued, talking about, you know, professional reporting and responsible reporting. Bitch, it don't get no more responsible than reporting what you seen with your own eyes. As a matter of fact, what I'm doing is not reporting. What I'm doing is recanting. Recanting. Reporting is when you read the paper. Reporting is when you got the information from somewhere else. Recanting is when you live the experience. You ain't finna sit up here, you or Mr. Douglas, Mr. Walker, you know Mr. Walker finna sit up here and tell me what the hell my lived experience was. Bitch, I'm like that lady on the Women's of Brewster's Place. You left your curtains open, I seen you.
And this is why when I'm mad, I don't go live. Because you will cuss a bitch out. And you can't stop. You can't stop.
I seen you. I see that letter from Mr. Walker ain't addressed nothing Pacific. I see that letter ain't addressed nothing Pacific that was inappropriate. Bitch, I seen you. Mr. Walker, I seen her. As many people, like I said, anybody who was down to that V12 that seen Tamar sitting in his lap, drunk, please email me at funky.neva@funky.neva.com. And any of them girls that was at that valet when Tamar and Mendices went back and hid around that corner, please email me at funky.neva@funky.neva.com. Let's get it on, bitch. Since you want to sing so much, you need to be singing Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. Ah, baby. Let's get it on. Come on, sugar. Let's get it on. All you doing is wasting your money, that man time, and his fax paper to engage in a battle of my word against yours. And I'm not backing down. I seen what I saw. I heard what I heard, and that ain't all of what I heard. I told you, go find somebody else to fucking play with.
Now, again, I said maybe he's done. Okay, because again, y'all know my live was at 9. Okay, this was around 8:30. I said, well, God damn it. So I pushed my live to 9:15 because he was still, I said, okay, maybe he's finished.
Want to sit up and fool la la with people, man, thinking the shit cute. Then when it hit the fan, then you want to rush and hurry up and put out a video and make it seem like they was just co-stars. Girl. Have you not forgot the conversations we've had? The conversations I was privy to? The things I've seen? Now you want to play me like I'm some old lying, delusional, crazy ass person. Girl, fuck you.
I mean,
you let that damn man send some shit around my damn house. You gonna curse the day that shit ever made it here. I tell you that. Leave me the fuck alone. Keep your damn mouth closed and go sing them battered woman love songs of yours. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. All of this shit was dead. But in the true Tamar fashion, you had to take your pie-faced ass up there to L'Oreal and be shady. Shouldn't your ass be somewhere healing? Leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
Lord.
Then wonder why your ass became a spokesperson for PrEP. Girl, don't get me started. You don't match your damn match. Let's move on.
Now again, I said, okay, he moving on. He moving on. He gonna talk about other stuff. Cool. I had stopped recording and was trying to get ready for my live. Okay? Because he said he was done.
Couldn't take the heat no more, baby. She couldn't take the heat. Then want to go call the laws. Want to go down there and call Mr. Walker office. Now you set all this shit in motion, then you want to go call Mr. Walker office. Girl, give Mr. Walker my number. Let me tell Mr. Walker who his client really is. Who are doing that.
Now again, he then started talking about a whole other topic. We were discussing, I forgot what other topic that had happened on the news or whatever. And somebody in the comments section mentioned something. I said, wait a minute, is he back cussing Tamar out? I said, Lord, what? And then look, first of all, y'all, 30 seconds, like the video. Did y'all like the video? I hope you did. Okay, let's finish the shit.
There was somebody in the chat that just put something that said, he will never be able to hang with me. And that's why part of me was always apprehensive about getting into these types of things. This is why I always make comments like, I stay the fuck away from fish. I don't mess with fish. Okay. And I know that there's going to be a demographic of people out there who are going to take this incident and paint it as my entire character. And I'm already okay with that because y'all are committed to not liking me anyway. But as far as me being messy and not being able to be trusted and all these different things, baby, that is not my reputation amongst my friends.
And we should know that because, again, he knew this stuff and he ain't say shit until now. And technically, it wasn't as if him and Tamar was like good friends. They were, becoming friends.
That is not my reputation amongst my friends. And I have not been invited into the spaces that I've been invited to. And I have not been around as long as I've been around being somebody who is messy, who can't be trusted, who violates friendships and who violates trust. But what you're not going to do is violate me and treat me like I'm some disposable pawn. Okay? When them people was on that internet eating my ass the fuck up, that woman sat her ass back and she did not give a damn. Do you know how hurtful that is to think that you're becoming friends with somebody that they can just treat you so disposably? I have a text message when she dropped the video and I said, oh, this was all for promotion. The lady writes in the text message, we can make up later. Please don't ruin this for me. I spent a lot of money on my project. Please, if you can't stay quiet, just support me. The lady had no problem making me collateral damage as a part of her rollout. It was all a scheme.
That Tamar set up to bring us the bullshit.
And the problem is she never expected me to act out of turn because she is so used to everybody else being around her, falling in line or being so happy to be in her presence that they'll never go against her for the sake of being friends with Tamar Braxton. Girl, I got plenty of friends. And somebody said Tamar only wants to attempt to shut you up because it's the truth. It is the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie on you. And what I subsequently just ended up fucking doing to Yandy. I ain't got no reason to damn lie. What I'm lying for? I didn't want to talk about none of this. You the one kept doing it. You the one. And then got the nerve to want to go get the lawyer people. So I could finish telling they ass what the fuck I just told the world and what I'm telling you to your damn face. I love your mama and daddy, but the biggest failure in life they ever had was your ass. Something about the way they raised you or didn't raise you got you fucked up.
Nigga. Tamar is probably at home like,
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
And on top of that, I'm going to take it a step further. You may not want to believe it, and your family may be in denial. There is something psychiatric with you.
It is.
I tried to love you, bitch. In the midst of all of this, I was still low-key on here throwing subliminals. And Tamar, me and you could go out to eat tomorrow, and it won't be a thing. We could talk about it, and it won't be a thing. We could go back and be friends. And you kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. You kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And you wouldn't listen when a person told you to stop.
And he said stop at least twice. At least 2 times. He said, leave me be.
You can't go around doing whatever the fuck you want to do to people, Tamar. You can't go around creating media shitstorms, expecting people to be collateral damage and be all right with it, Tamar. You can't do that.
And we've seen Tamar do that numerous times. We've seen her say shit that's messy, allude to shit that's messy, tell half stories that's half true and half made up. And when people call her out on it, she plays victim. And then she said, I'm going to go get some help. And then she come back and said, I'm a better person. And the cycle continues. She consistently does that with everybody. Like, if this was a one-off situation, that would be different. If Tamar did not have the proven track record of doing this over and over and over and over again with regular friends, work friends, even with Ashley, Ashley Shaw Miller, Kevin and McHale from the Scorpion Show. Okay, hell, Kandi and them, Tiny, Toya. I told y'all there's a reason that we don't see Tamar with none of the Atlanta girls. Okay, we don't ever see Tamar in any kind of friend group. We only see Tamar with gay men who she paid to do her hair and makeup and sing background vocals and do a doo-wop bop bop boop. That's it. All the friends we've seen her with over the years, she's no longer friends with anyone we've ever seen her be friends. It's repetitive. And when folk call her bluff and call her out, she then make it seem as if, they're being messy. she always makes a scene with like when someone responds to her poking or her antics, that the other part is being messy and coming at her. The other part is trying to tarnish what she got going on. The other part wants the girl. No, it can't always be somebody else except you. Now, that don't mean that in her sisterhood with her and her sisters that whole group is fucked up. However, Tamar, in these situations, it be you, bitch.
And then play victim to circumstances that you created. Like, do you know what brings me peace in this situation? That no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how many attorneys that you call, the whole court of public opinion is on my side. That's really got to make you feel low as an individual, because it speaks to what the world knows of your energy and your character. Run across all the blogs. Run across all of them. Yeah, there are a few. He's so messy. He's so whatever. He a messy punk. Overall, the entire viewing public is like, you're crazy. I don't even watch y'all show. I don't know what's going on. But all they're saying in the comments right now is, Tawanda got to be feeling very vindicated right now.
Because Tawanda said you be fucking people's husbands. And you also fuck Ben DC, that would make Tawanda right. Now, Tawanda has her own fucked up ways as well. But in this instance, Tawanda may be right.
Tawanda got to be feeling very vindicated right now. I don't know what's going on the show or whatever. But Tamar, baby. And here's the sad part, right? Because now that I don't got all the fussing and cussing out, that was very cathartic. Like, I'm back to normal right now. In the midst of all of this, I still just want to love on you. And I know that makes me a fool. Like, Tamar, I was so interested in being your friend. I'm going to be very vulnerable here. I was very interested in being your friend because I was like, ooh, finally, this girl going to have some good people around her, somebody who don't want nothing from her, somebody who could pay their own tab, somebody that's going to hold her accountable, somebody who ain't scared of her, somebody who's going to tell her when she's wrong. I was like, we would be really good friends together. And I was glad when you reached out to me and we started hanging out and we had some really good times. We did, honestly and truthfully, we had great times the whole way through until you came with this fuck shit.
And that's what everybody say about Tamar. That she's a, you know, that she's a fun person, you know, when she's cool, but when Tamar get to Tamaring, okay, when Tamar gets into her antics, she's a whole other person. And sometimes it's like when folks say, because I think athletes that it's like, you know, you be blinded to her bullshit, but then realize, wait a minute, this bitch is crazy. You have folks who genuinely want to be her friend, but then she do the fuck shit.
Until you came with the fuck shit. Then, in the midst of the fuck shit, you know, I made a simple request. Can you just say a little something? Well, I'm in the hospital. I didn't say. I said, okay, girl. You had Phil and Norman them called me. You put the statement up for all of 45 minutes and you took it down and started popping off. Then we thought it was over. And it was over. You had said your piece. I had said my piece. It was done. Your album came out. Your music sound good. You're looking good. Your mouth healed from when you almost died and didn't want to call the ambulance.
Which I still think is crazy. Because how you gonna almost die and you don't want to go to the hospital?
Then you had to take your ass on L'Oreal's show. And I ain't got nothing against L'Oreal. I love L'Oreal. L'Oreal, I was looking at you a little sideways when you said, well, somebody who you thought was a friend, but I understand you was doing your journalistic duty, so I'm going to leave you alone, L'Oreal. But you took your ass over there to L'Oreal, and instead of just saying, I went out came home tipsy and drunk or whatever. It had to start with the mess. I went to a friend's birthday party. I threw a friend a we're not gonna get into like what? Come on now, girl.
Meaning you didn't even have to include me in the conversation. If you said your piece and I said my piece, and you're now bringing this stuff up later on, there's no reason for you to mention me in your story because I have nothing to do with your mouth allegedly being busted up and you almost dying. So why even add me in it knowing it's gonna trigger me and go off on you?
And you honestly thought I was just gonna sit and let that ride? When I had already told your ass leave me alone? Fuck the rest of this show. Rashida, I see you down there. But let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it. What, all my psychiatric people, what has to be wrong with a person from a psychiatric perspective that they experience trauma?
We got about 7 more minutes, y'all, and then we'll be done.
A medical emergency. And the first thing they do is run to Instagram to say they almost died. What is that? Why did you even do that? Why? That's where all of this started from. Your undying thirst for attention. And you don't give a damn where it comes from. That was why you couldn't sit your ass the fuck down at the No Limit thing.
She was all over that stage. All in the video. All in the camera. All the way dancing. All the way trying to rap.
Ben, I couldn't tell if you was performing or if Baby was performing. What is wrong with you? No normal person runs and has a medical emergency and then runs to Instagram. Most people would never even want anybody to know. And then you love the shit flurries. Because you didn't even give the people enough information for us to pray for you specifically. As long as they was on the internet buzzing about Tamar, long as they was buzzing, you didn't give a damn.
Because no one knew what happened. And I'm a firm believer in, if Tamar had never came and said, hey, y'all, I almost died, no one would have knew nothing. Because if you almost died at home, it wouldn't have been on the news. You brought the information to social media and created this shitstorm of like, what happened? Who did it? What happened? Who broke her mouth? Was it him? Was it her? Was it that? You know what I'm saying? Like, Tamar did not even have to talk about it. Let alone put up one post and then go away.
You didn't give a damn how you artificially stirred people's emotions. Like, I don't know if you grasp the brevity of this. You got on the internet and said you almost died. Okay? And people took you serious. And as a result of me being a male friend that was with you, admittedly, who has a past of drugs and alcohol and partying, that's my cross and my burden to carry.
And he's been honest about it. His drug use in the past and whatnot. That ain't no secret. And I think she knew that too.
But in that moment, I was no longer the messy gay best friend. I was the male who failed to protect his friend. And black women, I'm talking to y'all. That's the duality sometimes that is played, that we play as gay boys. Like, on one token, we the accessory and y'all good girlfriend. But then when it's time for a man to be in the picture, y'all throw all that gay shit out the way. And y'all attack us as men, okay? I was being attacked, Tamar, as a man. He did something to her. How could he let this happen to her? If that's his real friend, why didn't he go upstairs with her? Why didn't he make sure? See, all that funky Dineva shit went out the window. Now all that gay shit went out the window. Now my manhood's been called into question. I'm a faggot when it's convenient. But when it serves the narrative, oh, I'm all the man you'll ever need.
Not Whitney Houston. If y'all recall when all this had happened, very true lovely. Lovely true red. Well, also lovely. Think about it. She didn't want to go to the hospital. I'm assuming to prevent the vlogs. But then, right, it was kind of productive for her to come and post about the shit on social media. But in hindsight, Funky's comment section after all that happened, he was getting a whole bunch of like hate posts. You know, he was getting a whole bunch of like, oh, it's his fault. What did he do? Oh, you know, he be getting high. You know, he on drugs. Did he drug her? There was a lot of that being said on the internet. And the fact that at that point in time, no one knew that hell Mendy season 2 went upstairs with her. Per Funky.
My gay boys, do y'all see sometimes why I say I don't fuck up with fish? Last man seen with you. You didn't even give me enough information to give the damn people. So I simply said, I don't know what happened to the lady. Any reasonable person who would have seen the internet on fire the way it was on fire, fuck clearing my name, any reasonable person would have came on the internet and said, y'all calm down, I'm good.
That's it. That's all. Sometimes all it takes is, hey, y'all, no one did anything to me. I don't know what happened to me, but no one did anything to me. Okay. I love all my friends or whatever, but no one, it could have been really just that simple. Because Tamar was posting on her stories at this point in time.
Y'all calm down, I'm good. But instead, you sat there for days just allowing people to cook up all type of stuff while you sat back and enjoyed it. All in the name of an album rollout, and that's where you had me fucked up.
And then the album that was supposed to come out in September didn't come out until, I believe, like October 31st. Come on, like on Halloween. So she still pushed the album out for it was supposed to come out, I believe, like hold on, where it's at. Because this is hold on real fast. It was supposed to come out on 9/19. Okay. She made this post on August 26th. Again, this is still after the mouth situation. Okay. And if you see, Nivea was in it.
And you expect for him to get over that?
And so it's Funky Dineva.
Real life in there, bitch.
No, it's about to get real life in here.
Either you cut it, I'll cut it.
No, we're not cutting it.
Okay, well, I'm cutting it. Just give me the goddamn shit. I'll do it.
You guys were not equally yoked.
But there is a time where a man stops being a hoe, right?
When they want to. Well, as long as they hang down in the front, they're gonna run. But they don't want you running.
If he's the only thing I got, well then I must not have a lot.
I gotta pee.
If he's the only man I got, then I must not have a lot. So again, the album was supposed to come out on 9/19. She didn't put it out until October 31st.
Because I went from being attacked, I went from being called every gross name in the book. My character was put on trial. It went from that to, oh, he's a part of it. Look, he's in the video. Not today, bitch. Not today.
Because folks thought that too. Like, oh, Tamar posted, I almost died. Okay, Funky Dineva said, I don't know what happened to that lady. They had a bit of a back and forth, and then she posted the trailer for it, and he was in it, which did make people think, oh, they on some bullshit. Okay, he doing shit for clicks and views. He's in the video. So when the actual video was released in October, she cut Funky and Nivea out.
Not today. You fumbled over me, and you fumbled over me real hard. Because my intentions with you are always genuine. You introduced this fuck shit to what could have been a beautiful relationship with us. And you gonna have to carry that to your damn grave or until you figure out a way to make it right. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't have shit to make right with you. This shit began with you. It was perpetuated with you. And it's continuing with you. We're gonna do another story and then I'm gonna bring my girl Rashida on. Last but not least, I think the only thing that keeps me sane in this moment and has to be eating you alive is nobody believes you. And I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that, and I want you to remember this face. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you. Nobody. Everyone thinks you're crazy. I bet your sisters are at home eating this alive because they know you for your works. I tried to tell the girls a long time ago, I play on a whole nother level that y'all girls don't play on. Y'all be too busy playing on the physical plane. I be up here in the spiritual world. No one believes you. Everyone thinks you're crazy. Everyone thinks you're the common denominator. Speaks volumes for you. It's really sad that your antics outweigh your voice. And the saddest part about it all is that you don't even realize you're Tamar Braxton. That's the sad part. You don't even realize it. You do things to reduce yourself to such a common level. You're so common. You are so common. If this don't make you common, I don't know what does. Just old common piece of fish. Running around with a recycled piece of used up love and hip hop talent. Now the subject of blogs for something messy and not your voice. Common. Common. You supposed to be a star, baby. You supposed to be a whole star. You got a voice that is undeniable. You definitely should be mentioned third or fourth behind Whitney Houston. But yet, here it is. You ain't nothing more than just a common bitch from Baltimore. Doing common bitch things. Like sneaking around with other people's significant others. Just low down and common.
And that's where I was like, once he went on, girl, I was like, if that ain't they always say you don't want to get read by no gay man from Florida. Okay, you don't want to get read by no gay man from Florida. And the fact that Tamar got read for filth for an hour straight, and he basically ended it in, you was a common ass bitch, basically. You so common that you're reduced. And truth be told, Mendices is a love and hip hop reject type of dude. He's somebody else's husband. And you out here not being the amazing person, the amazing talent that you is. You hold on.
I'm gonna go. I play on a whole nother level that y'all girls don't play on. Y'all be too busy playing on the physical plane. I be up here in the spiritual world. No one believes you. Everyone thinks you're crazy. Everyone thinks you're the common denominator. speaks volumes for you. It's really sad that your antics outweigh your voice. And the saddest part about it all is that you don't even realize you're Tamar Braxton. That's the sad part. You don't even realize it. You do things to reduce yourself to such a common level. You're so common. You are so common. If this don't make you common, I don't know what does. Just old common piece of fish. Running around with a recycled piece of used up love and hip hop talent. Now the subject of blogs for something messy and not your voice. Common. Common. You supposed to be a star, baby. You supposed to be a whole star. You got a voice that is undeniable. You definitely should be mentioned third or fourth behind Whitney Houston. But yet, here it is. You ain't nothing more than just a common bitch from Baltimore. Doing common bitch things. Like sneaking around with other people's significant others. Just low down and common.
Tamar watched this and was like, she at home crying. Okay, Tamar is at home in a corner crying. And I don't mean that in any way to demean anyone's emotional feelings and how they feel. However, I feel like all he asked you to do was leave him the fuck alone. And you chose to not do that. And now you at home crying.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
And there's nothing we can do for you because you not gonna fix it. You not gonna fix yourself. You're gonna keep doing the same thing. And I just clipped it at this part. He talks like another 3 minutes, like 3 or 4. He was talking for, let me see, hold on. Hold on, y'all.
Fish and chips, common.
Wait, let me. Not JJ's fish and chips.
Who nobody believes.
Hold on.
Yet somehow, here you are. On here, playing around, doing common bitch things. Like sneaking around with other people's significant others. Just low down and common. That's what's got to hurt the most.
That's why because the dogs kept barking.
Let me check my cameras and see if these hoes at my house. Shambles. I would be somewhere in shambles if somebody just got on the internet and relegated me to as low of a common ass bitch as I just did you. I would be somewhere clawing my mattress if I was supposed to be as big of a star as you are, and you down here playing around with common stuff. Toni Braxton would never. Janet Jackson would never. Yet somehow, here you are. Just common. Just an everyday common bitch from Baltimore who happens to.
The truth is, not every child.
Hold on. Hold on.
Who nobody believes. Who everybody thinks is crazy. Who everybody knows is either bipolar or has some type of personality disorder. Just common. Just JJ's fish and chips. Common. Just Harold's chicken. Common.
Not one on every corner restaurants.
Just a 2 cheeseburger meal and a high C orange. Common.
A basic burger.
Your self-esteem and your self-worth has honestly got to be in the sewer for you to be this damn common. Look at what you're enthralled in right now. Supposed to be mega superstar, selling out stages. You into it with just little old me, just sitting in my very common house with my common cameras, with my common commentary, with my extra regular common self. And you right here with me. Your mother's proud. Your father too. Very proud. They're very proud. They're very proud of you. I hope your media spectacle was worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, word of the day, common.
Bitch. Oh, God. Y'all. Tamar posted this on her stories roughly 2 hours ago. I know you didn't want me to be, but I know you didn't want me to, but I had an amazing day. I'm so grateful. That's great, Tamar. It's amazing. Y'all think she's gonna cry in the car? Oh, wait, what did Funky post? Wait, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some on. Child, now he went and put just, now he went on his page to put that bitch is common. Child, if that man don't start selling common t-shirts with a comma on it, okay, just common, okay. Was you with them on that date at the Four Seasons? Okay, never mind. Bring back to my business. He said he was. A friend of mine was there and told me weeks ago. Girl, that's common.
Would be somewhere clawing my mattress if I was supposed to be as big of a star as you are, and you down here playing around with common stuff. Toni Braxton would never. Janet Jackson would never.
And what's crazy is his point is Tamar is such a talented entity. You know what I'm saying? She should be in the conversations with the Janets, with the Toni Braxtons. Like that should be her, because Tamar is a very talented voice. However, she's literally around here fussing with the blogs.
Yet somehow, here you are.
That's what some folks said, like Cardi B and them should not be, out here fussing with Tasha Gay and them. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to put yourself up here. And that doesn't mean that anyone else is below you. But once you are that kind of talented person, you're on a different. Beyonce would never. Jay-Z would never. Hell, Maya would never.
Just common. Just an everyday common bitch from Baltimore who happens to be able to know how to sing, who nobody believes, who everybody thinks is crazy.
She will never live this down. Child, anyway, y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all because it's midnight and I'm tired. And we can hear him call the late comment all night. But we're not going to do that because, you know what I'm saying, we're not common people. Y'all, look, if ever somebody tell you, hey, leave me alone, you probably should leave them alone. You might just, not want to bother them, okay, with the antics. Now, y'all be sure to like this video before you leave out of here and subscribe, okay? Because guess what? We be having conversations about shit all the time, okay? There are other videos up. Go watch those as well. It is midnight here in Detroit. I'm finna go chill out and go to bed to get ready for my day tomorrow. But Yandy and Mendices, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna respond? Is Mendici gonna put out that chat GPT separation, divorce, we ain't together notice? Is Yandy gonna come and say, oh, that wasn't Mendici's kissing Tamar, that was me? I don't know. But Funky Dineva said that Tamar is real common. Okay. 2 cheeseburgers on the menu common. Okay. A regular restaurant on any given corner common. Child, he read her for 2 days straight. Now, we're going to keep following this story, okay? But I'll be live tomorrow at 9 p.m. for another gossip chat, hot topic chat, and whatever else is going on the news. So again, y'all be sure, like the video, please, and thank you, and subscribe. I gotta go. I love you all, and let's all not be common, okay? Bye.